Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here tonight as we count down until WrestleMania 32. It seems like every day a new story is coming out about, somebody going into the Hall of Fame, a match that might be happening at WrestleMania, somebody not appearing at WrestleMania, somebody that's going to be there. I think everybody is just basically throwing 1,000 ideas at the wall at this point. WWE has suffered a lot of injuries, which has made them switch a lot of the plans that were going on. Matches like Triple H versus The Rock, basically have been thrown out the window. Triple H versus Seth Rollins is a backup plan, is another match that might have to be thrown out the window due to injury. We've got Cesaro messing up the mid-card. Lots of deals going on. Randy Orton as some sort of a main event mid-card match is another guy who's going to be missing it. And the story that came out today was a big match for Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 32. And honestly, the first thing that came to my mind without clicking on the story was I thought people were dreaming that we were going to see Kevin Owens go up against Sami Zayn at WrestleMania 32, bringing major life to their, I guess you can say, Ring of Honor and their NXT angle, playing off of those. I think that's sort of a matchup that everybody has sort of dreamed of, sort of seeing a match that was on the independent circuit and then bringing its way up to the main roster. It's sort of like the same way people dreamed that we were ever going to see a Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk WrestleMania match. That was something that everybody really wished, they would have to go into the well. Would they pull footage from Ring of Honor in order to put on the build up to this match, showing you how these guys traveled the road together and everything like that. And, Sami Zayn and Kevin Steen were both guys that, traveled together when they were in Independence in Canada. They both were Ring of Honor, PWG, and then making their way to NXT, already having a battle over the NXT Championship, with Kevin Owens turning on Sami, then getting the match and then beating him, only for, Sami Zayn to, once he came back, to get injured and then not be able to sort of have another shot to go after his championship. But honestly, to me, I think that, Vince McMahon, who probably has all the connections on what matches are going to be on WrestleMania, it's his decision what's going to be there. I don't think that he would want something that is an NXT angle put on his WWE roster, even if he thinks that it's going to get a big kick from the wrestling fans like myself that love to watch things and complain about it on the internet. But the match that they came up with, honestly, in my mind, is a bit far out there. Kevin Owens going up against Brock Lesnar. I'm guessing that Kevin Owens would be the babyface here, unless they want to bring Brock Lesnar in and bring him back as a babyface himself. I'm just a little bit mixed up on who's going to be the good guy, who's going to be the bad guy. I guess what this was reported on was by Court Bauer of MLW Radio, which I'm a big fan of. I'm not sure if they have their big sale going on still to be an MLW VIP subscriber. But if they are, use the code word Santa and get 25% off. Already one of the best deals. To be a VIP with MLW is only $20 for an entire year. It was recently 15 and just went up to 20 with, lots of big names added, all having podcasts like MVP, Kevin Sullivan. You can subscribe to MLW on iTunes and not get the premium content. You will always get a Court Bauer and Conan show. I think the MSL and Kevin Sullivan show is on there. I used the MLW app for the first time today because I left my iPod at work yesterday and I had to use the app to ride to work. And then once I went on my lunch, I opened the MLW app and it honestly just asked me, do you want to continue where you left off on this podcast? Yes! I thought I was going to have to put my little finger on the screen and pull to the point where I thought that it was going to be, and I thought it was going to be a horrible ordeal, and it was awesome. But he's the one who has brought this up. But honestly, in my mind, I just think that, honestly, I love Kevin Owens. I think that this match would honestly be too soon for him. If this match was to happen, I guess Kevin Owens would lose the Intercontinental Championship. I don't see Brock Lesnar as a guy like John Cena who's going to be going after a mid-card title. Do they just build this up as Kevin Owens being a prize fighter and this is the biggest prize fight that he could find? This would be like Stone Cold Steve Austin hunting the biggest buck in the yard, going after, the big one. Definitely with all the matches that have been thrown around out there, whether if it's, Triple H and Roman Reigns, Undertaker versus John Cena, Owens versus Lesnar is a big match for Owens, but honestly, in my mind, it's not a big match for Lesnar. And I think that is their number one concern when it comes to booking WrestleMania, is putting Brock Lesnar in a memorable match that a lot of people are going to remember, instead of just having him in a match like we've seen when he's wrestled Big Show, or he's wrestled Kofi Kingston on the network specials, such as the Madison Square Garden or the Beast in the East show. So I don't think this match is going to take place. It is the rumor of the day. We will have to see where it goes from here.